Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Nico just feeling so strong. He knows that if they come for him, he's going to be absolutely fine. Got the double ultimate orbs along with the Echo Saber. Just rip through this tower. So tanky, so scary. Got an Aegis as well. Good luck fighting into him. I almost feel like you want to go in him now before he gets to Skadi, because when he gets that Skadi, like, I don't really see how Mudgolems deal with him. Like, he completely destroys Morphling, he completely destroys Death Prophet, he counters the
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Because this is, as I mentioned before in the drafting phase, this is a kind of Dota which Mudgolems used to make this team really stand out in ESL 1 Germany. It was all about the heals, it was all about the sustain, and it was all about the Undying and the IO and the... I don't think they played Omni back then, but Omni is kind of like the new IO. And it got figured out, unfortunately. You know, you just buy a nice quick Skadi, you get the Spirit Vessel, you get all these little things to add up. Of course.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Mudgolems. Smoke up from them. They are looking forward, and they're going to try and find someone. In fact, Vada's going to be a great target to try and bring down his, the North FNG. The other side support gets dropped. Great start to the fight. Now, can they follow up? He is. He's saying, come at me, bros. See what you can do. And now it's actually S4 that goes in. Tornado actually catches out onto the DP. Supreme makes his way out of this one. Nico Baby's going to jump in. The GA gets popped to try and keep 33 alive. 33 is, I mean, it's not enough. It's not nearly enough. The DP gets wrecked all the same. Another hero dead for the side of Mudgolems as double damage. Nico Baby coming in, looking for more. And he may well just find it. Supreme trying to get himself away. Has he got a waveform available? Nico Baby closing the gap. He should be okay here, Supreme, as he's under the tier 3 towers. Nico Baby doesn't give a damn. He's got that ultimate available. He's got an Aegis in his pocket. And there is nothing which Mudgolems can do about that. And now he just starts hacking away. That tier 3 tower jumping forwards. Tornado catching beautifully onto 2. Skinner's going to be tied. No moves across the Omni-Knight instead. The non-heavily grace target seems to be more sensible. And they take down Fata. Meanwhile, maybe they get the return kill onto Nico Baby? Nah, heals come out from Hamskin. The Soul and Purification doing its work. Alacrity as well. Keep the fishy alive. Keep him swimming. All the problems will go away. Oh, the fake back. The fake back. They don't fall for it. Mudgolem's very disciplined.
Radiant's middle has fallen.
Oh, stun out on some more fling. Wake him up. They've got Heavenly Grace on swim as well. Meanwhile, in comes 33. He's done a decent job getting Sunsers out. And with the Spirit Siphon, they'll be able to take down FNG. Nico Baby's still relatively untouched in this one, but Alliance, I think they just want to get themselves away. They've got the Ice Wall to cover their retreat, and I don't think there's any more they want to do here. I was saying that Nico Baby is, in fact, just going to walk back up the high ground once again. Oh my god. Skidder. He's going to take a bit of a beating. 14 stacks on this Slark here. Right, they're going to commit to taking him down once. And they... Oh, we pop the ultimate. Ooh, this could be problematic. They need to do something. Silence comes through. Nice rock from Milan's actually going to silence the backline. Stop them really be able to get in the safe Nico, but they got the fourth up. They get him away. They get him to safety. And they don't really want to follow up onto the DK. I mean, S4's job is literally just to walk around being tanky, which he is doing marvelously, by the way. Nice.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Maybe even gonna jump forward here onto this this Night Stalker. Thought he was playing it carefully over the cliffs, but they have that vision from high ground. Meanwhile, Morphing just trying to blow up Limp. Oh, won't be able to do so though. They get him out easily. Yeah, I think your shotgun might be firing blanks there, Supreme.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It's not. It's not. And when you jump them, you're going to have a DK Blinky on your face, you're going to have Nico Baby running across, you got to make it quick, otherwise Nico Baby's going to start stealing some stats, and then you've got problems, which they don't really know how to deal with. Alright, give me some bright news. What can Mudgolems do? Is there any silver lining to this game? Is there a way back into the match?
What need have I for this?
Uh-oh. Well, the new patch is coming on Thursday, you know, maybe. New tier 5 item, rewind the game, 30 minutes.
Bounty.
Yeah, we were talking about the fact that Nightstalker doesn't actually like playing into Invoker if he can't get immediately on top of him and stay on top of him and bring him down, and that's exactly what's not happening. He's the Invoker got the 4-star, he just flies away every engagement. Let's see, is the Nightstalker going for a Nullifier? PKB, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Skidder looking at limp here, does get on top of him, the 4-star for win, not going to get him out of the side now, Shotgun's going to follow through as well, they need one more shot to bring him down and they will find it. Fada blows him up with a Purification, they bring down the Invoker. The first big kill we've seen from Mudgolems in a very long time. It is big, but unfortunately their lane's being pushed in really fast, so they need to send some heroes back to deal with that.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Double damage.
Yeah, they can't really do much with this, unfortunately. Now S4 sees the Morphling. Hey, bud, how's it going? Oh, okay. Ugh. Yeah, the glue isn't there right now. Milan trying to run himself away. The oils is going to interrupt it. Now a tornado. Milan learning to fly, and now gets killed by S4.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
In we go. Yeah, Glyph not doing a whole lot, sadly. And another creep wave coming across soon as well. You really want to try and use those Glyph to kill the creep wave at the very least. Fortunately. Yeah. That's what we want to see.
Death tax.
See Skidder? Hey bud, how's it going? Gonna pop the ultimate on Skidder, try and find a target here, but it's actually a Score jumps in, immediately stuns on Skidder. He gets woken up as the Omni Knight gets jumped by Nico Baby. Nico Baby wants a BKB, blows out Fada easily, and now the two on the high ground might cause some issues. Nico Baby just doing whatever he wants inside this engagement, pops the ultimate just to take apart Milan, moving from target to target. They can't take anyone down on the side of Mudgolems, even though they have this ultimate going from 33, even though they have the Spirit Siphons, even though they have the silence from the Nightstalker. It's just not enough. Supreme gets dropped, they'll move across, they'll look towards 33. Final hero on the side of Mudgolems, and he's going to be an easy kill as Nico Baby slides back into it. S4 will finish the job, and that's it, folks. GG's called for game number 1. Alliance take it convincingly.
Alliance victory. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Alliances turn to ban. Radiant team ban. Alliances turn to ban. Radiant team pick. Alliances turn to pick.
The undying waits.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
I speak for the trees.
Alliances turn to pick.
Morphling.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Ooh. Hey.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I can get behind that. I like Tiny. I think it's pretty nice. It gives you some burst potential for this Morphling. They really want to put pressure on this Morphling, you know. They can tell that Supreme wasn't comfortable. He had a bad game last game. I don't think it's unfair to say that at all. I think he did have a bad game on the Morphling. It was very rough, and they want to keep on putting the pressure on him in Alliance, so they're picking heroes which can take advantage of that fact. Makes a lot of sense to me.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
It's very mean. It's basically a free kill. Yeah, it does. It's mean. That's true. That's true. Agreed.
Alliances turn to ban.
Yeah. Yeah, like I like the ulti and I like the adaptive strike and the waveform. It's just a tribute shift just feels weird. Like it doesn't feel like any other spell in the game, and it's so strong. And it makes the hero bonkers. Yeah, like
5 seconds remaining.
yeah.
Radiant team ban.
Quite agreed, sir. Quite agreed. Yes, hopefully they do something, give it a bit of the older rework. Another one. He doesn't need it. Yeah. They just scrap the hero. We don't need him. Who would miss him, right? OG would miss him. That's about it.
Turn to ban.
Yeah. Well.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Alliance's turn to pick. Radiant team pick.
Omni Knight.
Oh no.
Alliance's
Oh
turn
no.
to pick.
But yeah, I was about to make the point that Alliance, you know, they're just not playing Sven recently. But Mudgolems gonna take it anyway. They say, hey, we're not risking this. We don't want to risk giving away the Sven. We'll take it ourselves. That's a Sven without an Omni. I don't know, man.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jug? It's been run a couple of times to relative degrees of success. It kills the tombstone though, which I like. Oh, they do go troll. Fair enough. Yeah, I'd like to blow our trumpet a bit more as well, but considering the patch is like eight months old, you know, I don't know how much can really celebrate that one. But sure, why not? We're the best, we're the smartest, biggest brain casters in the world. Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm getting pretty violent flashbacks to the last Tide Hunter we saw though, which was the Ramses Tide Hunter when he got sick playing safe lane, went to the off lane, picked up a rapier, did nothing with the rapier and died. That was pretty miserable.
Radiant team ban.
Oh yeah, well, true. Then he died. Yeah. Don't think that's going to be happening this game somehow, but there's an interesting one if you guys want to go back and watch an absolute clown fest of a game. That was definitely it.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I'm gonna sidetrack quickly. What do you think of the 404 disband?
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. I'm sure they will. Yeah.
Radiant team pick.
Yeah. Okay, going back.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I'm going for Pos 4 Invoker. That's my prediction. Don't know if Milan plays it, but that's my prediction. I'm being bold. I'm being brash. I think it's nice just to have the tornado into the troll warlord and just kind of control him up a bit better. You also have the deafening blast, cold snap, you know, all those things are pretty nice. You can kind of just play around. There's so much you can cancel this game, so much you can purge off. It feels pretty good, I'd say, but also pretty vulnerable to the troll and the tiny. Yeah. I think Rubik is like far and away the most likely call, but I think they might want to spice things up a little bit. Let's see what they do.
Turn to pick.
Ooh, we both suck. It's a Phoenix coming out for Mudgolems. It doesn't pickle your pickle?
10 seconds remaining.
They do, they do.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that seems pretty likely. Seems pretty likely. I mean, there's a lot of since I feel like you need something with attack to be in this final pick from Alliance. Let's see what direction they go down. Could be. Yep.
You may now select your
Oh, so they do want to put the tiny mid. It's the NP, right? I think they've done this before. Nature's Prophet 4 and Mars offlane, although they're not picking up their heroes straight away, so they're having to think about it. Yeah, there we go. Ant's getting on the 4. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fair enough. I think that's that's very fair enough. I mean, Alliance did outperform last game. They really did, but yeah. 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 Yeah, and they just don't really have, like, the stuns. They don't really have the catch. They don't really have the initiation on the side of Alliance to kind of punish this Morphling. I kind of feel like they've letting this Morphling get away with it. And I don't think you can do that. Supreme is a really good Morphling, guys. He didn't really perform last game, but trust me when I say this guy can play a mean Morphling if you give him the right circumstance. This guy is going to be looking to prove himself. This guy is looking for his redemption arc, and I think this might be the game for it. Yeah, screw it. I'm going with Mudgolems as well. Sorry, no spice today. I'm siding with you once again, but yeah, I think this is looking like it's a pretty good chance for Mudgolems to try and take this series and make it a 1-1. All right.
I stand for the light.
Yeah, very much so. Let's get into it. Game number 2 of Alliance versus Mudgolems here in the OGA Dota pit, starting right now. So Supreme is going to be, of course, heading back to the mid lane once more. This time the Undying's on his team, and he's going to be playing mid versus Tiny. I imagine he's going to do pretty well in this lane. I mean, Tiny's lack of armor is surely going to hurt him a bit in this matchup. Yeah, get the creeps.
Surrender to the omniscience.
The battle begins.
Ooh, FNG, the cheeky boy. He wrapped around the back, grabbed himself the bounty rune, and that's going to secure Alliance 3 bounties. No, wouldn't. So they're going to try and put some pressure onto Nico, maybe up here in the top lane, I'm sure. The range form troll. Okay. Yep, just wants to keep his distance from this Omni Knight as well, who is of course a melee hero. Meanwhile, down at bottom we got Skitter laning up into S4, who is playing on the Mars. And I imagine it's going to be a pretty good lane. I mean, laning the Mars into the Undying is never ever fun.
Thanks to you.
Ugh. Yep, that makes sense to me. We'll check out. So yeah, it's like going to be pretty quiet unless obviously the Morphling get caught out on low full Agi, which I think is very unlikely, or FNG on the run, TP's away, and we'll survive on the Omni. Yeah, any TP to tower? That'd be a weird timeline. He's even gonna get his courier killed for this as well, as Milan just comes through and snipes it off. Does. Still no first blood just yet, as down this bottom lane, Skidder 14-4 compared to the Mars, who is 7-2. Man, he is not getting a lot. Meanwhile, Hanskin's been doing a bit of jungling though. He's 4-1, so that's kind of where this lane's being made up a tiny bit, but still not amazing.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Yeah, they need him. They need those little wins. I think it's really going to come down to probably the minute 4 rune. If the Tiny can get the minute 4 rune, then I'm fairly sure he can, you know, if it's like a haste or an invis, then he's probably going to be able to find a kill with that one. You've done your work, Ward. Now, good night. Oh no, that's one of the ones which is a kill rune. I'm wondering what he's going to make happen with it. Alright, where are we expecting him to go? What are you expecting him to do with it? FNG, if that connects. Oh, didn't quite connect with the second Fire Spirit. It's not going to be enough to bring down FNG now, as 33 is going to be jumped a little bit, but oh, FNG, big mistake, walks into range off the Gush. I'm fairly sure 33 actually just leveled that one up. I'm not sure if he's been using it so far, so maybe just kind of caught him off guard, holding the skill point, and it pays off pretty big there. Oh, he wants 33. I think he's got 33 as well. Lim comes flying into this top lane. 33 tries to bury his head in the tree. Please, don't kill me. But Lim doesn't care. The Tiny doesn't care. Finds him in the tree line, brings him down. And that's going to be a successful rotation. Meanwhile, the Phoenix tries to be cheeky. Doesn't quite get the bounty, unfortunately. Yep. Very nice. 2 for 6 on the bounty runes now for the Alliance as well. So they are finding their wins where they can. It's pretty big. Not down the bottom lane. Skidder being jumped a little bit by Hanskin and S4. Are they really kind of committed to this kill? Looks like they are. The body blocks from the tree. It's pretty damn good. Skidder, he can't run away. He's stuck by the creeps. One more right click will be needed. The Gog's Green doesn't connect. Spear comes through. They grab him with the spear. Beautifully thrown by S4, bringing down the Sven. Some really nice body blocks from those treants as well. Hanskin proving he's no stranger to the Nature's Prophet. So Limp, meanwhile, was able to find himself another critical rune here. He actually tossed Supreme up to try and take the rune whilst he was in the air and was successful in doing so. Now has himself an Invis rune to go. Yeah. 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 Yes, crack his hard exterior to get to the soft interior out of the dream. But yeah, right now this net worth chart is looking very, very good for Alliance. They have got 3 cores holding the top 3 positions, and that graph looking pretty tasty as well as things starting to fall in their favor. I mean, these lanes have kind of just been quite nice for them. They've been winning their little trades, making some really clutch plays to turn that top lane in their favor. All 3 lanes now going their way, but it is close. It's not super convincing, but still pretty good for Alliance. They're going to feel happy about this. It's most surprising for me is how bad of a lane Skitter's had. I mean, we've seen Skitter as well. You know, he's been really struggling throughout the past kind of few, past few in the carry position. And you know, it is Mudgolems. It's about how they want to play. They don't tend to play for Skitter very much. This patch does seem interesting, but obviously, you know, worked in ESL Germany. It's a strategy which can work.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, he was ready for it, and he's going to be able to defend his tower because of this, I believe. Although, fortification has actually been used, but they're looking at Hanskin right now, stealing the tiny form, comboing up Hanskin. They're going to be able to bring him down. Fada will clap up, and that is a dead Nature's Prophet. You got to respect the ulti switch from Supreme.
Of course. Denied.
Yeah, I probably realized that as well. Ooh. Oh no. Look at Limp. He's stealing the enemy stacks. He's stealing their tied stack. It's really...
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, that was for the Tide. Yeah, that was his comeback stack. Doesn't have that anymore. He's going to walk to the jungle and be very disappointed. Nico.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Alrighty, I'm all on board for the Supreme Redemption story. From the start. The real story. Meanwhile, it's dropped an arena down in the bottom lane. Not so much avail, but at least he's going to be able to kill the tombstone if the heal comes through. He's doing the job. We'll be able to do it. They actually get the deny out onto it, and now with trees with the spear coming back onto the Sven, but I think S4's dead regardless. Doesn't really have a counterplay here. They're going to be able to run him down slowly enough. They do commit the Ravage for it, but they're still going to be able to give him that kill. Meanwhile, Supreme jumps in and gets himself a courier at mid. All is well. Mudgolems, they take a little bit back for themselves. Indeed, yeah, Nick may be struggling to finish the job, but there's so many heroes. He's going to go for the play where he goes across the cliff, but they know where he is. They know what he's about. Icarus died as well, though. Never mind, he's out of there. Goodbye. Yeah. No.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is falling.
Oh, poor Butter. Tried to heal himself up, but with just one hero nearby, that was a very, very small heal indeed. And the Tiny's going to be able to kill him off very simply. Thinking about it, in he comes. Avatar's Tombo comes down. It's not enough damage to bring down Nico Baby, though. He had the wand available, pops it, keeps himself alive, and he will just walk himself away. But still, decent amount of damage outputted by Supreme. That combo is scary. Did FNG just take an ancient creep? Oh, FNG. Was it worth it, buddy? Really, was it? I don't think so. He just ran in Purification to steal an ancient creep and then died for it. Little guy. Take the creeps. Meanwhile, Supreme, they're gonna throw a spear at his face. Get off these creeps, sir. But Supreme's going back in, looking at Limp, but not really doing anything more than looking. No touching, just looking. Yeah, Alliance need to really dig deep and start putting a bit more pressure on this Mudgolem side of this. Saying that, the Troll Warlord is very, very farmed. He is doing very well for himself. The highest net worth hero in the game. He's heading towards that Yasha, so not going for the Battle Fury like you might have expected this game, but instead going for a more aggressive build to allow him to bring the fight to Mudgolems sooner rather than later. Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Nico
attack.
Baby is so impressive. Yeah, for sure. It's so annoying. Like I've watched them so many times, like in so many games where Alliance have played, where you know there's like a 4-man rotation, 3-man rotation even coming in. He just kind of gets out in a comfortable amount of time as well. Doesn't really make it very close. Meanwhile, the Limp's in some trouble up on the high ground. They're going to try and bring him down. They pop the ultimate. They got strength coming through as well. Tombstone even being thrown in for this one. They're going to try and save him though. GA come through along with the arena. They've locked down the Morphling, and Fada and Skidder are actually pretty low. They've got to be careful. They'll throw in the Supernova along with the Ravage as well. Oh no! The combination! It's absolutely perfect. They bring down FNG and Anskid and S4 and also Nico Baby. 4 heroes dead on the side of Alliance. Mudgolems, that is exactly what you want to see from these ultimates. Woo! Oh. It looked great. It looked great. Oh. Oh. Go it. Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Crumb. Yeah, that really buttered my crumpet. Let's go. Alrighty. A tier 1 tower. The Limp's coming in. He might be able to grab himself a kill. He certainly can. Brings down Skidder, but they want revenge. They don't want to let him go down for free. A little GG punch thrown out from Limp, and yeah, they realize now Mudgolems, wait a minute, we don't want to bet ourselves into a fight after that. That's a pretty big kill from Limp, though, bringing down the enemy carry. Nah. Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
No sorceries avail.
Yeah.
Radiant are scanning. Radiant structures
Okay,
are
okay.
fortified.
I mean,
Radiant's
even
bottom
with the Heavenly Grace coming down onto the heroes, you still think it's good to try and go for the best? I mean, I guess you can maybe look for the Omni instead.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Invisibility.
Yeah, yeah. Alright. That's a game plan for Mudgolems. Meanwhile, the game plan from Alliance is going to be, well, probably don't try and hit the Supernova when Ravage is available. That's not good. But otherwise, yeah, I think generally they're looking to blow up these ultimately. They need to kill Phoenix, basically, is what we're getting at here. Yes, that was so beautiful. A nice bit of wombo combo.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Bounties being picked up across the board here. Alliance once again are getting themselves 3. What is this game? And every single time Alliance have gotten 3 and Mudgolems have gotten 1 bounty. Oh, there we go. They got 2 this time. Oh no, they didn't. They got 1. Yeah, 3 to 1. Baited. Yeah, no. Alrighty. Meanwhile, Mudgolems coming in at bottom, maybe looking for something here. They've got themselves a couple of heroes, but they are outnumbered. It's 3 versus 2. Supreme feeling confident with Fata, and they're just going to be able to reset. No real jump. I'm kind of surprised Alliance didn't immediately try to make something happen whilst the Supernova and this Ravage was down. Are you? Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yep. Give them a little bit of a little bit of a poke, a little bit of a prod, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say that's less than 2 seconds.
Are fortified.
Pretty quick. Alright.
Fear not heresy.
Radiant are scanning. Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, he's a big old watermelon. Gonna take a big old knife to cut through him, and they don't really have that on the side of Alliance right now. Maybe if the troll can get on him in the ranged form without getting anchor smashed, then that could bring him down, but at the same time, the troll's not that hard-hitting just yet. He's not really going for much very, like, damaging build. Yasha into BKB.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
A lot on the shopping list. It's a bit busy right now. Meanwhile, FNG being chased by a Godstring Skidder. He wants to take him out. He's going to actually pop the GA for himself, so that's going to keep him alive a little bit longer. Meanwhile, Arena comes down, but the egg jets drop just in time to stop the split connecting. And that's going to keep the Phoenix alive. But it is Supernova on cooldown for rather a long time. I feel like Alliance aren't going to be too sad about this one. I mean, they get out 2 of their heroes. It's pretty big. Very lucky. Talking about Supreme, he's in some trouble here in the middle lane as Lim jumps in the combo. Hanskin gets on top of him as well, and they take down that Morphling. Oh dear. Misstep from Supreme, staying out a little bit too deep, a little bit too long, and he's going to be the only hero that drops in the last minute of gameplay. That's pretty bad.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, it still feels like they just have this huge teamfight advantage, which Alliance haven't really shown much initiative in overcoming right now. But, you know, maybe this troll is going to be raid boss. Maybe once he gets his BKB, he's going to be running around the fights doing what he wants. We'll see how effective it is in taking down these Mudgolems heroes. I almost feel like if he had Battle Fury, I'd be really scared for the side of Mudgolems. But because he doesn't, I just kind of not feeling like he's going to reach this godlike stage. For it. And Brad gets popped onto here. 7G as quickly as possible. He's able to get the heal out onto Limp, but it doesn't make a difference. Gonna get him brought down and then Limp for Limp as well. But Nico Baby comes rolling into the fight. S4 gonna pop down the arena. They've managed to trap the and they get that kill. Fata goes down as well, so it's probably a pretty bad trade currently, although that kill into Limp sweetens the deal a little bit for the side of Mudgolems. Mudgolems are really just scattering. They might have found 33. He's going for the TP. S4 is in with the spear, cancels the TP. 33 trying to get himself away, but unfortunately can't do so. Makes his way to the other side of the tree, but with so many heroes chasing him and just right-clicking him down, they'll be able to get through his defensive, and they will find the kill. Alliance win the engagement. They lose 2, but they get 3 in response, and they stop that Roche attempt dead in its tracks. They are indeed. Into the pit we shall go for Alliance. Mudgolems, they've got a supernova. I think they want to try and do something about this. Milan maybe looking for the steal. What can he do? Rolling across, supernova around the back of the Roche pit. Can't really get to that one. They're going to try and bring down Fata. We'll be able to do so. Spear connects onto the Morphling. He doesn't have the metal strength going. He's dead. Supreme is out the occasion. The Morphling is out. And now Milan has to leave as well. Oh no, they're getting the clumsy net. He's just sitting here on the high ground. Limp is able to close the gap, get off him, combos him down. Milan can do nothing but die as well. There is nothing left for this Roche. Nico Baby's going to grab it. Aegis in the hands of the Troll Warlord with BKB as well. I'm thinking Alliance might be looking a little bit more than scary at this point.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, that's a bit of a question, Mark. He's very leveled. Stunned away, Nico Baby. Nico Baby does not count. Level 18, you scrub. Don't come near me. I do not associate myself with peasants. This troll is so unbelievably rich.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Uh-oh. Well, Ethereal Blade out onto himself is going to buy him the time he needs to get himself some distance away, but now could maybe be in a spot of bother. Pops down the axes, try and give them the evasion to make it through it. Ravage comes through as well. Supreme so low though, he's still going to fall. It doesn't matter. He's still dead to the Tiny, and now Tiny jumps forward even more into the tier 4s where you go. This feels a little bit aggressive as the buyback comes out from the Morphling, but a spear immediately catches him out the moment he TP's in. He can't actually do anything to get on top of him. He needs to be careful here. Supreme pops the Ethereal Blade, the combo down on Troll Warlord. He pops the ultimate just in time though, keeping himself alive. They are going to be able to control him up. He's on the high ground. Should he die here, which I imagine he will, it's be kind of hard to get out of this one, but he's actually got himself an Essence Ring. That's going to buy him a little bit of space. Now Supernova pop immediately trying to time it for when he comes back alive. No one's here to help him out. In comes the Supernova crashing down upon him, and Nico Baby shall fall. He can bleed, but it did cost them a buyback from their Morphling. Mm-hmm.
Haste.
Still a very, very long a distance between this troll and everybody else, but this is going to make it a little bit easier for them to try and come back into this game. And they're actually pinging out FNG here. He's up to clear out these creep waves, but Supreme's going to get on top of him along with 33. They've got the shotgun available. Chick, chick, boom. Down goes FNG.
Is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fought. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
They're trying to do something. They've got the arena down. Okay, on some Morphling. He's got that strength morph. He's getting pretty chill, although he's might be a little sweaty now that Lim gets on top of him as well. But he's got the Ethereal Blade out onto himself, goes to the TP away, and he cancels. Not the day. Bye-bye. He is gone.
I must have them all.
Radiant are scanning.
"25 minutes, 13 to 15 is the score with a 13k gold advantage for Alliance." Yep. Look at this position for Nature's Prophet, currently in the second place of the net worth chart. Bit confused, aren't you, Handskin? Getting those aura items. Nice AC for the crew. Love
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Alright. Enough games of the box for. I want to be the guy slapping people.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Anime hotline right there. Yeah, he's kind of farming up and doing his thing, isn't he? Huge amounts of farm on this guy. Yeah. That's why when S4's been like, really struggling. He's got Blink Dagger, he's got BKB, like at 26 minutes, you're happy about that as a Mars. Yeah. Wrapping around upon FNG, God Strength coming through as well. They want to try and bring down the Omni Knight, and they should be able to do so. It's going to take a bit of time. FNG with his dancing feet on gets through the breeze. Paladin will find him. It's taking some time. They'll finally bring him down, but meanwhile, elsewhere on the map, Supreme has fallen. He gets comboed up in the middle lane. Wasn't expecting S4 and the double damage Tiny to be beating him, and he waveforms in, gets himself killed. Pretty bad. He's not. He's not. And this God Strength is running around. I mean, he wants to do something, but there's not really much he can do. Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
We are in. Yep, you need this more back before they do anything. 3 is going to jump himself in. BKB pop from Limp here. Really wants to get the toss back. Won't be able to do so. Catch the creep instead, but still a decent amount of damage being dealt to this tower. Skinner goes in. Arena comes down, but it's going to miss with the spear. Skinner and Fire are kind of just chilling inside this arena. I think that's pretty nice in here. Don't really mind. Mm-hmm. He's a happy man, that's for sure. He is. He is. In the dream. Oh no, I see a paladin sword on a troll warlord. That is definitely not what I want to be seeing if you're on the side of Mudgolems. They're trying to set up on Tim right here. I don't know how much they can do. Stun gets thrown onto him along with a Sunray as well. Doing a decent amount, but he pops filled him with Skin doesn't know what he's got himself into, trying to run himself away with that to be of his own. As Supreme tries to blow up FN on the backlines, will be able to actually get him off using that tiny spawn, but now this guy's got trouble. The toss away from Supreme. It actually gets him out of there. Oh, Oh, he dies regardless as Limp's able to find him. The new Supernova is coming down, trying to give them the cover they need to retreat from this engagement. I'm not sure how much it's really going to do, though. Alliance are going to look for these heroes inside the trees. TPs are coming out. One gets out. Milan's going to stick around to try and push the creep wave in a little further. 33, blink away, TP away. Milan just is by and leaves the map entirely for some reason, because he can do that. I don't really know why, but all the same, a nice retreat from the Mudgolem, but all the same, they lose the spin, and that is going to be quite sad for the Mudgolem once more. I mean, every time they try to make these plays, it just seems like they don't bring enough, they don't have enough in the tank, and then the rest of Alliance just show up and really kind of like grate the cheese.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What a bounty!
Oh. I was extremely confused. That makes sense. Yeah, that was not what they wanted to do. Like, I saw him fly off the screen, and then he was just kind of back in the middle of everything, and I was like, oh, sorry, Sven. Yeah. Domino's troll walked into a bunch of heroes, just managed to get to the beacon, he just in time turns it around onto the Morphling, and in comes Lim comboing him up, but he's able to tank up into this somehow. Finally gets taken down though by the spit off the Mars. Then Mudgolem's desperately trying to fight into this one, looking at Nico, baby. Nico is getting kind of low, the Sunray doing it. So 33 on top of him. Well, trying to close the gap. 40 just doesn't have that attack, though he can't close the gap. Turned around now with the Abyssal Blade, he gets on top of him. Nico, baby, just trying to fight up. Will finally get killed off. It took that time, but they do get him down. FNG as well is going to die to the sword of the Sven. Meanwhile, S4 on the run. 33 trying to close the gap as Limp comes in the back. It's S4 getting out. It looks like everyone gets out here. Maybe I spoke too soon? Limp's too tanky to go down here. They've actually got to be cautious losing their Sven as S4 comes back in. Goes through the God's Rebuke. Look at the Fatter comes through as well as 30 is gently smacking into S4, realizing he's not really going to do anything here. Fatter will die. It's a very awkward fight. Like, there's a lot of heroes on full HP and full mana, but just can't really commit to each other. Gosh darn it. It's so hard to play into this tombstone when it's up on there, especially with the heroes they have. Yeah. It's a slight comeback from Mudgolems to this one, but now, once you're inside the pit, they're very aware of this on the side of Mudgolems. They have all their ultimates available. They're going in and going to try and interrupt this one. Can they do so? Nika maybe trying to bring Ravage comes through as well. Roshan's so low, they don't take down S4. Handscape not that healthy. Roshan will fall. Nika maybe picks up the Aegis. They kill off Handscape at the same time. He's flat back. Come back in on this one as Nika maybe trying to run down the Undying. Well, they're on top of him, but in comes a GA from the side. Stop that spends damage. He just has to run out of the pit, but they're leaving 33 behind. He is pretty fast on this Tidehunter, but not quite fast enough, it looks like. And from inside the pit, they will be able to finish the job. Handscape brings him down back into this fight. Skinner's on the run. Morphling as well. Once again, Mudgolems, it wasn't bad, but unfortunately, some of that Roche fell and that Aegis went into the hands of Nico, baby. The fight really was over. Supreme's able to get the waveform up into the high ground. Then turn this one around. In comes Milan, sweeping on through. A nice with the sun round. Nico, baby, might finish the job. It certainly will. A toss back from Lim, but Skinner in a whole world of hurt though, as he's going to lose his life, has buyback available on the spend. No God Strength though makes it not that tempting to use it, and then Alliance are still on this high ground, and with this AC, they can take this tower down so quickly. Nico Baby as well, just so darn fat. Buyback comes out from Bo3, but they're moving onto the barracks now as well. Alliance are whacking away at these buildings. They need to do something here as they push up those Alliance. Maybe getting those further stacks up. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage. Pops a BKB to get himself away. Let's get as well a BKB available from him. They don't have to interrupt to actually stop him just TPing out in front of their very eyes. Jump forwards now from the land. TP out from FNG. Any cancels available. Yep, the little adaptive strike comes and pokes him in the bum. Kills him off. So FNG will die, but it's not much. It's not much. And oh yeah, a little bit of Rat Dodo coming out from our boy Hanskin as he takes down the bottom range barracks, just doing his thing. You know how it be. Give me some mice in the chat, folks, as we have another fight breaking out. You're in the middle lane. Supernova's going to get used inside that arena. Supreme's in trouble. He's going to die. And they take down the Supernova as well. The egg gets popped. S4 double kill. This is actually absolutely awful. Alliance have just absolutely played them over the past minute here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's courier has been killed. Radiant's top barracks has fallen. Radiant's top barracks are Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Deary, deary me. It is. It is.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
And every fight, it seems to be the same story. Skitter gets a kill onto FNG with his ultimate. Oh no, they jump onto him now. Display comes through. And this little combo there using that tree toss along with the Abyssal. But unfortunately, I think the Tiny ran out of trees. So I'm swooping through once again, just trying to slow things down with the Shivas. They have no range barracks left, by the way, and they have 3 melee barracks left. Snakes just proper things. The arena comes down. They manage to catch out Fata. He is gone. Out for count. And they're going to take down a Tomb Solo with it, but it comes a Ravage. Here we go. They're going to try and make this fight happen. They're moving on to Limp, and they bring him down in time. GA comes through. They're keeping him alive. It's the BKB and the GA. They don't have the damage. They can't get the defenses. Limp gets away. They're going to try and turn around and get the kill set onto the time, but he's going to be okay. Meanwhile, controlling up Nico Baby, but comes Abyssal. He should be okay here on the Morphling as in comes the Supernova. Getting popped. Trying to control him up. Can they take down that Supernova? Yes, they can. It goes down. Milan is dead. 100 seconds without him. As FNG will follow him to the... Sorry, Fata follows him to the grave. They'll blow up Supreme as well. They're hemorrhaging heroes right now. They just do not have the ability to fight into this team. Alliance, they are too damn strong, too damn tanky, and too damn good. They will take down Mudgolems with a clean 2-0. The double 2-0s. I mean, I can't say I didn't really expect it, but still very tidy from Alliance.